I see the first time you and I stepped in this ring and looked at each other like this, I understood the vibe. I got why people feared this unbeatable killer. And for the first time in my career, I actually felt doubt. I didn't actually think I can beat you, and that sucks to admit, but it's the truth. And if it wasn't for my so-called brother betraying me, that title wouldn't be around your waist right now. No. In fact, you know what's the wildest thing about SummerSlam? Is that when it was over and you became champ, this vibe of yours, it started to fade. Yeah, look, I see it right now. It faded because you started doubting yourself. No, that's not what it is. You were just in Saudi, and I saw that vibe fade even more because you got pinned by Cody Rhodes. You want to take a swing at me, Gunther? I don't think the people here want us to wait to Survivor Series. Take your shot. You won't take your shot. I know you won't. Because if you did, I'd drop your ass right there.
Do I have to remind you that this man right there has beaten you once already? Listen, let me give you some advice. Get out of this ring right now and save yourself, because I can guarantee you the second time you're gonna stand in that ring with this man, the result will be the same. He will beat you once again because you are not even worthy. I am not going to let that street trash talk to you about that, because he doesn't.
Oh, big right hand from Priest on Ludwig Kaiser. Sends him over the top rope. This is very unlike Gunther Wade.
For the first time in history, there is panic and doubt written all over the face of the ring general.
He's Ludwig Kaiser, who came to confront Damian Priest